Hello, let's talk about estrogen today and how to raise your estrogen levels. So I know it probably comes as a little bit of a surprise coming from me because you know me as the estrogen dominance person. And so I talk a lot about estrogen dominance and how to reduce your estrogen levels. And today I'm going to be talking about why you might not have enough estrogen. And I know that can be pretty confusing, but I do plan to explain it because it is actually really important not to demonize estrogen in any way. You and I will not be on the call here today feeling energetic, focused, cognizant of what we're doing if we do not have sufficient levels of estrogen. So let me just say that first, okay? Women who write to us and say, I have zero estrogen, that's not true because you would actually not be alive if you had no estrogen whatsoever. It is actually one of the hormones that you actually need to live, but also to have a good quality of life. So we are not talking here about survival. We're here talking about more about quality of your life. So I want to talk a little bit about, what are the symptoms of how do you know that you are low in estrogen? What are some of the food, herbs, and herbs that are also found in supplements that you can find to really boost your estrogen level? So this is really what I want to talk about today. But while I'm doing this, I'm wondering how many of you here are experiencing, you already know that you have low estrogen levels, and tell me why do you think you say that, and what are some of the symptoms you're experiencing that constitute that? So it's not unusual. So let me just frame it this way, that it's possible to have estrogen dominance and be low in estrogen, such as when we go into perimenopause, the menopause, we experience decreasing levels of estrogen. That's very normal. Can you have estrogen dominance at the same time? Yes, you can. And that's one of the most confusing things that can be, for a lot of us. And it's completely understandable that you might find it confusing. And the reason why it's still possible is that even though your estrogen is low, how you break down those estrogens to clean and dirty estrogen makes all the difference. If you're wondering why I'm looking between two screens, is because I'm doing Instagram here and I'm doing a lot of other channels over here. So that's gonna be so just bear with me, but I'm trying to be present with both of you. Am I saying brain fog, headaches, test it with Dutch? Yeah, so that's definitely one of the cognitive functions reducing. So let me just finish the thought on estrogen and being being low in estrogen, being still estrogen dominant. So think of it this way, like estrogen dominance, as many of you may know, happen when you have whatever little estrogen you have, how you break it down to your clean estrogen and dirty estrogen makes a very big difference. And so there's no good sound. You went mute. Okay. So what happened was I received a call, and that's what happened. Hey, you guys, I time out on Instagram. I will come back. Okay. Kamalani, let's just do this. Let's do this over because I received a call and people can't hear it. So let's just do this over because I don't want to repeat everything. So can we end this broadcast and do it again?